Welcome back to Full Circle with Mikali. We're talking about girlfriend allowance, otherwise known as bay allowance. And Benjamin Zulu is saying it's a no. You shouldn't be able to take it. It sort of like puts you in a situation where you are the slave to this person. Whatever they demand, expect of you, you have to give. Because so you're also receiving something. What is for free? Kuna maswali zimeingia hapa ndani
and can I mention
yes.
Read one. I have seen a disastrous phenomenon where most of the girls who swallow this bait are the young and the stupid ones who cannot see their future. They even shortchange it before it becomes. I keep telling women that don't engage in anything before you're 25 because you don't know yourself. Because you don't. That's the biggest problem. He looks big now. He looks like he's driving kaka. He looks like he's but within a short time tables will have turned. Most women are more driven. All right?
Yes.
So and we're not saying men are slow every day, but I'm saying from the time she's young to the time in about 10 years, the evolution. Like you, Michael, it's not like look at yourself. Look at the 23-year-old you versus you today.
I see her.
Thank you.
I do.
That's the thing.
I
keep telling women, wait, just give yourself time to clear a path for where you're going. Then you date with that in mind so that you see whether this one can go there.
Yes.
All right?
But you have to see it yourself.
Thank you.
Yes, you have to be able to see that.
But when you finish campus, all that is hidden behind the youthful exterior. You have no money, no title, no name. You're trying internship, asking for this, give me this. So every time you're can you help me get, can you help me get? So most of these men you meet is you look for those kind of assistances.
Yes.
And they look very helpful. And they help you. And it's foolish for a person who has helped you as a friend to reward them with marriage. That's a very big gift. You are selling your soul. I keep hearing it, Mikali. I'm not cooking it up.
Okay.
Especially, it's so sickening. This to read out. You know, you have helped me so much. You set up a business, find a job. I don't know, you have that dating. I shouldn't give him a chance. He helped you as a friend. Husband is a totally different thing.
That's true.
Appreciate him as a friend.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
So the disaster I've seen is this. She starts dating him at 24. And then he says he's single. At that time when she's receiving money, she's also too stupid to know that he could be married. He could be having children as well. Some of these men act single over here. And they block their life from her. He's the one who comes where she is. Or they meet someone. So by now she's 28 with a child of his, now realizing he's already married.
Oh, goodness.
Has grown children.
Disaster.
And I'm asking, now she has crossed, she's 30. Oh, are you the yes? Years gone, youth gone. She's now have a baby, emotional attachment, all her life there, her reputation, everything. And I ask her, why did you sell so short? Because you were lazy, fearful. You didn't want to face the life on your own. You didn't want to start zero. You thought you can skip steps. You thought somebody can easily, boost you, boomerang you, to success. And you thought you'd bypass other girls. So I tell them, now, the thing with the girls is I tell them, compulsory, institute a compulsory period of 2 to 5 years after the time you graduate. Compulsory single period. For me, it was 5 years. 2011 to 2016. I said, I am not dating and I'm just studying theory about what women want, what marriage. Theory only, no practicals. By then, I evolved my career because I was studying like a lawyer. But I knew I'm not a lawyer. I'm supposed to go to the public sphere, not to the court. The court is too small for me. I wanted the whole world.
Yes.
I was feeling so restless.
Yes.
When you get these big grades, Mikali, we shall talk about it next time. But when these people get grade A's, they become a curse because anything is possible for you. You can do architecture, you can do this. A girl who got a C plus simply has 2 or 3 options and is less likely to get lost than these people who are sent to anything that their parents wanted because of the glory and the name. But your heart is ignored, and yet it is your heart that gives you staying power, success in any career. The head is a tool. It's the heart that is the engine. All right?
Yeah.
So I wanted to warn these girls that don't tie yourself up to anyone. When you are in early 20s, you are selling your soul. Even if they are buying your car, one day it will look like nothing compared to what you have exchanged it for.
My goodness.
Yes.
The truths you spew out here, by the way.
You see, I'm on the other end. I'm seeing where this amounts to.
Yes.
I'm not doing the body count. And I keep telling these people, when I tell pre-21st not to date, those who are taking advantage of them hate me because I'm educating the prey. And the predator then can't get them. And I tell them, can't you see that stoning me because I'm saving you?
That's true.
And then they tell them, what do you lose by waiting until you're 28 at least? What do you lose? What do you lose? It's just patience and discipline. But the women you can't help because they also don't value their dreams. When they're not dating, they're bored. Oh, my life is so boring. No, I want somebody to talk to. Oh, my God.
I'm so lonely.
Exactly. Because the moment you start valuing your dream, the word boredom disappears from your vocabulary. Every time you have, you're studying for your craft. I wonder how many times, Mikali, today we see you here, but you've never told me. But I know how many times you did awkward things, talking to a phone as if it's a TV. I know you did those things. From the way you're laughing, you are guilty as charged. How many times did you present on a show in your sofa set? And the only thing is just a storm here, a gas here, and the sit here. Now you are the host. Today we are this, and there's no camera. It's Mikali doing our weird things. And our girlfriends have gone out on raving for Fridays. She was left there doing awkward things. And she can't tell people what she's doing.
No.
She's imitating or probably or somebody there who's she's alone here in a small bed sitter. And she can't afford to anybody to see what she's doing. When there's a knock on the door, she clicks, hey, how are you? Then she goes back to her madness. You need to have that thing that the world can't understand. And it's occupying you so much because you want it so bad. You can't shake it off. That is the thing you occupy your time with, not raving, dancing and partying.
And hooking up with this quote-unquote richer men now.
Very soon their wealth will look like filth. It will even disgust you. After you get some money, you start valuing the things that matter in life.
That's true.
Friendship, conversation, emotional connection, attentiveness, how much we trust each other, how we flow. Those are the things that are sustainable in life.
Uko na maukweli. Siku moja ndo apigia story. One day, I'm 27 years old, which means I am good according to Benjamin's standards of dating. Hello.
Thank you. That's good. That's a good student.
Very good student. I met a guy recently who is 36 years old. I'm working, but he says that he wants to take care of me as his future wife. He gets me gifts and he wants to, I can see your eyes from here, Zulu. And he wants to pay for my schooling past my degree. He says it's for the benefit of our future family.
He should pay after you marry. Can you stop talking as if he will pay before you marry? He's putting you on obligation and blinding your judgment. What if he has a dangerous character flaw, but he has already paid your fees? Can you say no to him when he has already invested? Keep him off. He will do those. Thank you for being so eager, brother.
Yes.
But when we hire you, that's when you will perform the duty of the hired person. Right now, it's interview. Hold your horses. After we give you the title, you start now issuing the orders. For now, just prepare and watch from far and be eager. But when you pass the interview, that's when you perform according to the position.
And it takes the woman to be able to say no.
Exactly.
Because being told you'll be taken to school is something probably you want. And you're not able to do it at that point. But you need to be able to trust in his, atakuwa na mambo mazuri na kutakia.
You need to be able to follow process. Don't skip any stage.
Yes.
Being taken to school is good. But what if you come to realize later, after you engage so much, committed so much, gotten so much in, remember whenever you are receiving, you must give something back. Remember
That's true.
that.
She also says that they're dating for marriage and sex is out of the picture. She's a strict Christian. And the question was, should she stop the gifts?
Gifts are, if you give me a gift and when we are dating, you also want to see whether you are generous.
Yeah.
Don't stop them.
So it's okay.
But when you begin to see expectations.
Yes.
When you begin to see, but I gave you this, how come you're not coming to my house?
Si nilikusomesha unafaa unioe.
Exactly.
Nioe
So,
basi.
those things like paying school fees, paying rent, that's your responsibility. Don't allow anybody to step you up to a house you can't afford. Stay on a level you can afford on your own because this is interfield. Don't give them, after you marry, you can now build things together.
Okay.
Exactly.
Hi. Hello, Benja Namwikash.
Hey.
With money and love, I thought the daily love things were more than just date routine only. But since I preferred clearing my school fees over Valentine's, this is the guy. I remember, Ameniacha. So he'd written, I don't know if you were here, and akasema ati anataka kulipa school fees na kuna gifts za Valentine's na amekataa kununua gifts za Valentine's akamaliza school fees yake. So anasema hapa ana follow up anatuambia aliachwa. Zulu explained, this is the second time at first I prioritized to buy some sacks of maize during in plenty so that I will sell when the coast shoots, but akasema she's so important than my business, but I normally share my budget, but asemi atakacho hata biz ataki sasa ameniacha.
Let me tell you, my brother, trash has taken itself out.
Ooh,
be happy.
snap.
This woman needed to leave. Problem has solved itself. Don't run after it.
Don't.
Exactly. My brother, be happy.
Okay.
In fact, I want you to be using that test in future. Right now, he was doing it because of necessity. His money was small.
Yes.
Next time you have more money, conduct the same test to see who you're dealing with. Pretend that you don't have enough money to take us for holiday because there's another need here that involves development. So we'll do something scale. But I'm not saying you ignore Valentine's. Just do it on a smaller scale to show attentiveness, to show love, to show concern. You still need to give your man attention. It is about how much money is available. Use what is there, but always do something. Never ignore important days. Memorize the Valentine's. February Valentine's Day, March International Women's Day. If your woman is born in April, memorize the anniversary, her birthday. Of those, we are not allowed to forget that as men. Those are your memory verses. Those are your memory verses as men. Instead of putting business cards in your wallet, put reminders to tell you exactly. They give you free bonga points.
Yes.
It's for your good.
Yes.
You will need one day a lot of bonga points to buy to withdraw something with it, to get a favor. Yeah.
Wait, please listen, usisahau birthday na Valentine's. Very important. Haya, kuna maswali hapa. Hi Mikali, I'm Ruth. I hit 25 years in December. Kindly ask Benjamin whether it's okay to feel not to be in a relationship and feel more geared towards my career, building. I'm the type that feels insecure. I don't have my own money. Is it okay, or do I need to do something about it?
No, it's very okay.
Yeah.
You're very normal, please. Again, we can remind people that 25 is not magical. We say natural development usually uses estimates.
Yes.
So even if you clock 25 and you don't feel ready, don't rush it.
Don't.
Go on, first prepare, so that when you come with full energy. When you date, you're dating, you feel like you're ready to give yourself. Mikali, giving yourself emotionally and mentally to a relationship is a lot of work.
It is.
It means it's a person constantly on your mind. Even when you're doing other things. The person you love is always at the back of your mind. This is the reality. You can't forget them. And that person has an ability to put you off by simply doing nothing. They just fail to call and you're disoriented.
Angry.
Exactly.
And at everything.
Exactly. This is it's an immense decision, my sister. Take your time first.
Please do.
Because if it comes and you're already feeling disturbed by your lack of money, you start transferring those irritabilities and other things to the relationship and you destroy it.
Kuna mtu anasema, hi Mikali, enjoying the show from Nyandarua County. I have a question. I have a boyfriend who is not my baby daddy. But unless I call him, he cannot call back. And again, whenever he ends any conversation, he says he loves me. What do I do, please?
Obey actions. Stop being confused by those words of I love you. Anybody can say that. Even a computer can be programmed to say I love you. If a person is not calling, you are the one who calls. Stop calling and the whole reality will dawn.
Yes.
You are afraid of being alone.
Yeah.
And I want these women who keep talking about baby daddy. Listen, if you got a child and it disoriented your life, don't risk a second mistake.
Don't.
Organize your life first. Be at a place where you are saying, if I find a lover soon, we'll be able, but if I don't, this child has a future.
Yes.
After you get a child, your mind should first of all click to the future of this child. The school fees, the demands, the diapers, the constant. Children need money constantly until they start working on their own. That could be about 25 years to come.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you this woman, stop again joking with the dysfunctional, inconsistent people.
Allah.
A person who doesn't call you Mikali is dysfunctional. Let me tell you, maturity about men, for men to qualify to be with a woman is that he keeps checking on her, on himself. A man who can forget you for a day or two. What if during those 2 days you collapsed and died, got an accident, you're in ICU?
He doesn't even know if you died.
Exactly. A person who can go for hours and hours without knowing about you, they don't care. They don't. What if something happened to you during that time? What if you're stressed and you're crying? And I told the men, one problem of having a beautiful woman is you have to deal with hyenas. Hyenas are always after her in the workplace, wherever. So she always having to fight those kind of fights. She needs to work with, you can't live alone in this world. You must have always people working, but they're also troubling you, trying to seduce you. You must comfort your woman and give her ideas on how to navigate. If you ignore her, how is she dealing those stresses with? This man is not available for you. Communication is the simplest test. I wonder why women keep failing it. A man who can't call you consistently, check on you, keep you in touch, keep checking on you. If you don't feel taken care of, protected, if you don't feel like you have a friend whom you can always reach out to, you are alone. Stop calling.
Yameni.